heart for China ever since I was 10 years old. My fascination with China brought me on an incredible journey that only God could take me on. I'm Emily Edwards, and this is my family story. I had the opportunity to go on a short-term student mission trip with the organization Show Hope, a movement to care for orphans, to Luoyang, China. On this trip, students work in a special care center, Maria's Big House of Hope. This center houses and provides medical care for Chinese orphans 5 years old and younger. I'm in love with my family, and for so long, it's just been my mom, dad, older brother Caleb, and I. We've always known that there were more of us in this world somewhere. I've long felt that I have more siblings. While praying about going to China, my family's eyes were opened to the needs of orphans worldwide and decided to answer God's call for us to adopt. In a matter of months, we opened our home and family for children locally in foster care. In June of 2011, I boarded the plane for Luoyang, China with a group of 21 people I'd never met. We were on our way to be the hands and feet of God to the precious ones at Maria's Big House of Hope. The first full day at Maria's, I walked into one of the rooms located on the first of 6 floors. I opened the door, and there came the most beautiful little girl running up to me with her arms open. There was something so familiar about Sophie, and it hit me. That's her. That's the one you've been waiting for, I told myself. I found her. I found my sister.
But I'm here, and I've been waiting for you. Now that I've found you, yeah.
I spent a week with her and came home telling my parents all about her. I told stories and showed pictures, and instantly my family was as in love with her as I was. They told us that it was nearly impossible to go about an adoption that way. It was kind of reversed how we wanted to start. With her medical needs mainly labeled as unknown, a lot of people really discouraged us. But we never gave up, because the God that is in our hearts is the same God who does the impossible. A month and a half later, we were able to begin the process to adopt little Sophie and bring her home and into our family. Just a week later, 2 little boys were placed in our home through the foster care system. Samuel and Isaac are the 2 cutest, most hilarious rotten boys I've ever met. 3 months later, we also began the process to adopt Sam and Isaac and bring them into our family. After almost a year with the boys and a long international adoption process, my parents and I finally headed back to China.
We will be receiving our Sophia Grace tomorrow.
We stayed in China for 16 days, and it was definitely the adventure of a lifetime. We had Sophie in our arms shortly after we landed in China. My heart was filling up so much as I thought of the miracle God performed to bring us to that point.
That together is where we belong.
On July 2nd, 2012, our family became complete for the first time ever. After a long journey, everyone finally made it home and together. Even though the adoption processes have finally come to an end, we are truly just beginning the journey that God has already planned for us to go on as an entire family.
Everything makes perfect sense, and you prove to me again and again, your love never ends, never ends.
I've learned that faith in God can take you anywhere, and impossible doesn't exist when you're His.
This will never